Welcome to the treasure room.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Prepare for vault door opening.
Whew, hello everybody. That was quite the undertaking. My OBS would not load, and my stupid thing will not update. Let me try it again. Change my title back. Hold on, everybody. It's going to be a technical stream. A problem yet again. I'm trying to get my stuff to update. It does not want to update. It just keeps resetting it back again. I keep telling it Fallout 76. My OBS would not load. I spent the last 45 minutes to an hour trying to get OBS to load. There we go. YouTube's looking good. It's funny, everything but Twitch works. All right, looking good on Kick, looking good on Facebook, looking good on LiveSpace. All right, let's see if that fixed it. Sorry, everybody, technical problems. You know how it goes in this stream. Straight off the rails, everybody. Let's see if that fixed it. I only have to press it 4,700 times. There we go. All right, I think it updated finally. Oh, my God. Standard Kismet stream, everybody. Standard deal. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see and hear me. OBS really being feisty today. It launched and then would instantly crash, and it's been doing that for about an hour. And I finally managed to get it working again. All right, back up and running. Man, if I could just take back every moment that I spend fixing technical problems, I would probably have a decade of my life back, everybody. I'm not kidding. It's always something every single day. I got those retweets going. I got you the latest retweet link and whatnot. Again, put a 1 in the chat if you can't see and hear me. It does help me a lot. Over here, oh, my little social thing is not working either. Oh, well. Let's see if I can just put something in there and it comes up. No. My social stream chat is not working either. All right, that's something I'll fix off stream. All right, I'll have to watch my chat diligently over here. Let's see. I usually do anyway, but I have a thing that combines all of my chats. Let's see if I can bring up the regular chat over here. Like this. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, no, I do already have it. Right here. There we go. All right. Well, at least I can bring up my Twitch chat here. This is quite the undertaking every single stream, everybody. It's quite the undertaking, streaming to multiple platforms at the same time and whatnot. All right, there we go. I think we've got it good enough. I think we're gonna go with that. Again, I have to let me pull up all my other chats here, just in case somebody says hi over there. I don't want to miss them saying hi. So it'll take me just a few more moments here. Normally I do this when it's starting up, but I had to do like 50 things while I was starting up there and just didn't have enough time to do it all. And so I have to do a little bit of this technical stuff on stream. And that is not going to come up, I don't think. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way I can refresh this over here. Good question. My sources are all pushed up. There we go. All right. This is the stuff I'm usually doing when you guys off stream. Let's see if I can just get this to refresh. And then try. See if it comes up. Nope. No way of resetting it. How about refresh the cache? Refresh the cache and try again. Over here on another one on YouTube. Nope. That's a whole lot of no. All right. Again, I'm not going to sit and do technical stuff. I've already spent an hour doing it of my day. I could be playing games or sleeping or whatever. I think life is trying to tell me to stay in bed today, everybody. But I'm not going to. I'm going to get up. And we're going to get you guys in right over there. And we're going to get some Fallout 76 going. We're going to try to get forward on our scoreboard today, everybody. Come on. We've been missing playing some 76. Sadly, I've been doing lots of things. I've been ill. I've been out. And then I spent some time with the family because it's snowy and whatnot. It's supposed to get warm today and melt that down. I asked my children, I said, what is 0 Celsius in Fahrenheit? And they're like 100. And I'm like, no. I was like, I don't know what they're teaching you in them schools. 0 Celsius, everybody, if you don't know, is 32 Fahrenheit, the point at which water freezes. That's an important thing to know in life, everybody. 0 Celsius, the reason why it's 0 Celsius is because that's the point at which water melts. That's why they use Celsius. Celsius is the measure in which it hits that freezing temperature. That's why they do that. Americans typically don't know about Celsius and millimeters and all that stuff. And the only reason I know that is because I'm a graphic designer, and you have to know centimeters and millimeters and all that stuff because most printing stuff is based on those measurements and whatnot. Also picas and points and all of that obscure stuff that most of you don't deal with every day, but you probably do in a small way because when you choose your font sizes, of course, you choose a point size, right, for your fonts. So there you go. But that's important to know as a graphic designer as well. So let's get in and get going and finally play some games here. Wow, man, I put so much work into this every single time. But let's say hello to everybody. If I missed you earlier, I'm sorry, but that's the way it goes. M's coming in. What up, M's? Thanks for coming in. I see you there. Dragon Wolf coming in with those dancing emotes. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Akia coming in with the waving there. Hello, Foggy. What's up? Thanks for being here. Dio. Oh, did you see there's an update for Eco, Dio? Oh, very excited to see that update. I give him a thumbs up on the Discord. If you guys want to see what's the latest with Eco, you can go ahead and check out the Discord, discord.gg/Kismet. You can go over there and check out in the Eco section. We got a thing that says Let's Talk Gaming with a whole bunch of games that pipe all of the news to those particular locations. So we can see the latest news, and there is definitely an update there. Hey, TARDIS, what's up? Come on, let's play some 76 today. Let's actually get some stuff done. I'm missing out on my season here. Hello, Kismet and Chats is Dragon Wolf. Hello, hello. Hey, Paul, what's up? Wrong category, Kismet. Yeah, I was trying to fix that. I must have pressed it like 500 times, and then it keeps reverting itself. It's when one thing breaks, everything else just cascade breaks with it. That's the way Twitch is. I press that button like 15 times, and then I have to refresh to see if it did it. And if it didn't do it, I have to retype it in again, and then I got to click it again. Again, it's very buggy. I don't make the stuff, everybody. I just use it. I don't make OBS. If it breaks, don't blame me. Hey, Wiz, thanks for bringing in that Kismet Love trade in. We're ready to get it going. Hope you're feeling better, man. Hopefully you got some rest. I got a little bit of rest. But I hate laying there and just going, oh, God, I can't sleep. I hate this. And I just get up. I was like, all right, come on, I get up, get something going on. And then I come over here and I say, all right, let's start up the stream. So I usually start in a certain sequence because I have to load some items like Polypop and other plugins before I load OBS. So I load all that stuff. I get all that working, make sure camera and green screen, all that stuff's working. And then I hit OBS and it's like, hey, I'm ready. And then I'm like, cool. And I go to click on it and it closes out. And I'm like, oh, is that how it's going to go today? I see. And then I try to launch again. Doesn't launch. Try it again. Won't launch. And I was like, okay, close everything out. Take everything out of there. Check the plugins folder. What's the latest plugin I put in? A Logitech plugin. So I pulled that out. Reset it again. Open it. It crashed. All right. Okay. Let's not open any programs. Just try to open OBS. Wouldn't open. Restart the machine, reopen, then just do that over and over until I solve the problem. One of my things for, I think it was for Kick, came up like it's a plugin that's supposed to tell me all the stuff, the alerts over on Kick. So I'm like, I'm going to close that and see what happens. And then it came on. Now, was that the problem? I don't know. Maybe it was just decided to come on at that moment. You never really know until you know, you know? All right. Well, let's go ahead and play some 76. Let's go. All right, here we are back in game, everybody. Let me go ahead and get my crew in here. There's Tardus. Hey, what up, Tardus? He's in game. So is Likely Bear. Let's get him in here as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and check on the weapons. Always good to start with repair. So that's what we're gonna do. Repair and whatnot like that. Right there. Okay. Right there. Turbo fertilizer as well. We'll keep our turbo fertilizer today. Let's see. Food. Whoa, lots of food and stuff. All right, let's check those dailies. Let's go ahead. Oh, wait. What we got in the timer shop today? Ooh, we got something sexy. What do we got? Sexy. Right there. Okay. All right, there we go, looking good. All right, very nice. Okay, free lunchbox I can use for my crew. Pretty awesome. Disaster dock and guild headquarters. I think we looked at all of these. What's this one? Oh, that's the one with this. Yes. Ugh, very tempted to get the rest of that, but I'm trying to save. I always say when I get around 2,000 items, I usually try to save them. So if I see something really awesome, I get it going. Oh, speaking of really awesome, where's our Mirelurk thing? I was letting this run. What do we got in here? Smoked Mirelurk fillets, Mirelurk jerky, and cooked soft shell meat. Oh, it's like a food generator. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a get for sure, everybody. Mirelurk fillets, yes, look at that. So tasty. So yeah, now I have a bunch of food I can just generate, so whenever my food gets low, I can just go over there and grab it. Very nice. Again, we're looking at our challenges. Let's check our scoreboard first. Do we have any more we have to collect? No, getting so close to that booster, and that booster should help us. Oh my goodness, I am so far behind. So far behind, but such is the way it goes in life, everybody. You just go in and get it done. Oh, look, I got to ferment some more alcohol, and luckily I have unlocked that. What is with that fermenting the alcohol? I don't know. But I do got 2 epics I can try to get done today, so that's pretty sweet. Visit another player's shelter. That's pretty easy. These are all easy. I'd like to re-roll all of them. Let's go ahead and just re-roll this crap one and see what we get. Sometimes it re-rolls and gives you a worse one, everybody. Scrap wood. All right, let's try it again. We're going to get another epic. No epics for me other than these 2. All right. Now, what I do is I typically re-roll them each day. I missed yesterday, but such is the way it goes. I'll re-roll them each day for 3 days because I've only played 3 days a week. And then I'll try to get as many epics as I can. And once I get the epics, then I will go ahead and use my boost, usually on Wednesday. This way, I use my boost on Wednesday. I can do all of the dailies and any of the weeklies I can get done. And then on Thursday, it resets the dailies, so you get your dailies again boosted. And then, of course, you do any other weeklies that you have. But I don't have any boost for right now, so I can just do it. Just take my time. Casually get it done as much as I want to do. All right, let's start with the easy stuff. Build a floor or wall decoration at your camp. All right, that's pretty easy. What I'm going to do is go ahead and take my camp out like this, like that. And it's going to go ahead and move it over to the other side. I'm going to convert myself to a public team here so my crew can get that bonus XP. Oh, and there I go with that tab again. I keep forgetting to change that. All right, I'm going to make a much bigger thing to fix that. Change Steam Shift plus Tab key to something else. Something like Shift Control 4 9 7 8 3 1 and Alt key.
I do hope Master Jimmy returns soon with more lemons.
Oh, lemonade! Oh, it's a lemonade guy. Oh, cool.
Formula.
It's cool because this guy ends up in my base here too. All right, I put a rug down. Scrap it. Put another one down. There we go.
Serving delicious lemonade.
That one wasn't
Lovingly
registering.
handcrafted with locally
There we go. Okay, so
sourced-
this is just floor decor that you put down, and you get so many of them. And so there we go. And we got that one done, like no big deal. Oh no, kill glowing creature again. All right, well, we'll have to look for that as we go. Scrap to produce glass. Okay, that's easy. And then again, I just move my camp back again. No big deal. Back over here like that. God, I hate that tab key. You know what? I'm just going to fix that right now. Hold on. Oh, now my character is stuck going forward. Man. Yeah, he's stuck running forward. All right, hold on. What the heck is going on today? My mouse buttons aren't working. Yeah. Hold on a second. My mouse buttons aren't working. Yeah, I didn't check all that stuff because I was too busy trying to get OBS to work. Hold on, I gotta launch the thing so it knows where my mouse is and that my mouse is there and it's working. And stupid, I gotta launch that every single day. All right. See if my buttons are working now. Yes, they are. All right, awesome. Keyboard seems to be working again. All right. And let's go fix this Steam thing while I'm at it. Hold on. Let's just solve all the problems because apparently it's problem-solving day today. Settings, interface. Oh, God. What is the name of that thing? Everybody remember what the name of that menu is called? And how do I get to that? You can just tell me in the chat. How do I get to that pop-up menu? How do I change that thing? I think I've done it in the past, and I think I reset it at some point. Oh, God, I don't remember. In-game. Enable Steam overlay. What's off right now? There it is. Overlay shortcut. Overlay shortcut is Shift Control Alt F12. There we go. That ought to solve it. Yes. Okay. There we go. I knew I'd change that at some point. So it stops doing that. There we go. All right. Now Shift Tab, Shift Tab, Shift Tab. All I want. Steam. Problem solved. All right. On to the next thing. Now I don't have to do it later. I just do it now. The best time to get something done, everybody, is right away, I find. Okay, back to our things. What are we doing? Glass. That's what we're doing. Okay, so one of the cool things you can do is you can bulk items, and some items are super easy to bulk. Like you go in and say bulk, and you can go to glass, and then I like to make 2 of them just in case. And then so I've taken the glass that is from my resources, and I have tens of thousands of resources. I have so much resources, and the funny thing is, this is after I reset the game 6 times. So this is just from last April. And again, just imagine if I kept it for 6 playthroughs, everybody. I'd be having, hundreds of thousands of resources. But you only need 1,000. I mean, you don't need much more than that. Basically, that's an infinite amount of resources because you are always getting resources anyway. So when I'm collecting stuff up, I'm scrapping it and then still continuing to add to those resources. So I basically have an infinite amount of resources should I need it. But once you bulk it, then it goes into the bulk mode, and that's supposed to be so you could sell it to the vendor and make money selling it to the vendor. But what I do is I bulk it up, and then I just re-scrap it again, and bam, there you go, easy peasy. Now you're done with that daily. Quick and easy, just like that. Let's see, kill a mutated enemy. Oh yeah, I forgot, we're still doing the mutated thing. We're going to do a mutated event. We'll kill mutated enemies. While we're doing that, we'll go over here and craft some alcohol. We need probably some razor grain for that. And I forgot to do my vendor stuff and all of that. Oh, we got to get that going on. So much stuff to get going on. Oh, they love to break my mute for some reason. I don't know what it is. But that's okay. I can repair all of that easy peasy. And one of the great things they did in this game that I really appreciate is, super mutants come up and they destroy part of your base or whatever it is. It's really not a big inconvenience. You can just go right over here to my camp and then just go boom. And then it just repaired that mute fruit over there. So to repair everything in your camp, just like instantly, it just takes like a second to do it. Very, very nice. So you don't have to go through each individual thing and do it. Now, of course, you need to make sure that you have that stuff. And one of the great ways to do that is through your turbo fertilizer. Over here, grab yourself a turbo fertilizer. Let's see if I have it as an actual... It's actually equipped. No, it's not. There we go. And it's like a grenade. So you take a grenade and you throw it in there like this. Boom. And then it just regrew everything in there. Now, my little garden here is mainly for players who are running through, new players, or people who might need a little bit of corn or razor grain, or whatever it is they need. It's kind of like a public service that I'm doing, everybody. It's a public service base, right? So all the workbenches they might need, all of the shelters that might want to check out, because it doesn't matter if you don't own it. You can still go in those shelters and explore those shelters. You can still utilize all of the workbenches. You can still pick up all the food. I never lock any of my stuff. So they can come in and get all of the resources that I have and every single generator that I generate, including my cool new Mirelurk steamer from Far Harbor. That's what that is. We're going to get there. We're almost there in Fallout 4 again. And all of the purified water, everything is unlocked. So they can just come in and say, oh man, I need a little bit of water. I need a little bit of food. That's what it's all about, everybody. All about helping the community, as well as what I call the quick buffs over here. You can, of course, get your fortune teller, which is going to be your luck, intelligence, and then charisma, super easy. And then, of course, you can rock the pinball machine, be a pinball wizard. And this is the thing that probably takes the longest. And see, while those other ones are kicking in, you can see them kicking in up there at the top. This one right here takes a few seconds, and then you'll see it at the top. And the second you see it at the top pop up, then you're done. You're good. You got 5 buffs just like that. There it is right there. Perception and agility, and so now +2 to 5 different buffs across the whole spectrum there. The only ones I didn't get was strength and endurance because they just take too long. But if I find some that are super fast, I will put those in the list. And those are for people to grab. And the same thing with my camp and things like that. Like over here, I usually go in and I sell patterns, any patterns that I have. Let's see what I've got. Oh my goodness, I have got an absolute ton of patterns in here. So I'll go in, I'll grab some patterns here, and I do a solid to my fellow vault dwellers. I'll go in and sell these patterns for 5 each, just like that. I think the biggest problem with this is that it takes a long time to do this. Like you go in and you have to nudge each and every one of these, and then but I've got it kind of down. You hit return, you hit Z, you nudge it over 5 times, you hit return again, right? So that's how I do it. And again, it doesn't matter the value of the item. It's my camp. I can do whatever I want, and I can go in and sell all of these things to my fellow vault dwellers out here. This is a present from the Wasteland Tycoon to all of you. There's a mountain squirrel. There's a cool one. Nuka-Cola crate stalls. Oh, well, that one was 2. Now, the reason why I do 5 instead of just 1 or 0 is the reason why I do that is just a little bit of help for all the new players who are coming through. and whatnot who might be struggling for those caps and just want to go ahead and get started building camps or whatever it is they want to do. Just kind of my way of giving back as well. And there we go. Lots and lots of good stuff in there for anybody who needs it. Now, also, it's for my crew. And when my crew comes through, and they might be missing one of these patterns that they might need. And I could just drop them for them. But it's easier to put it into my selling thing because they can go in and utilize any of those patterns, and they can see whether they know those patterns, and that's what's cool. And if they know it, then they just usually leave it in there, or they can grab it and sell it if they want to. It doesn't bother me at all. But they can also leave it for random strangers who come along and say, "Oh wow, that's cool. I've been trying to find that particular pattern, and this is only 5 caps. I think I can afford that." So instead of putting it in the thing, it stays with me in every single map I go into. This one here I do for 10 divide maps here. There we go. I actually have never done any of these treasure maps ever. And I've been playing since the game came out, and I've never stopped playing, by the way. Never stopped playing the game all this time. I enjoy playing the game. The game's very, very fun. Especially when you're playing with your crew. All right, I got to watch out because it's going to be up to the top of the hour. So there we go. Put all those in there. And then I take all these other kind of miscellaneous notes and just kind of drop them in here. I'd love to put them in a separate thing, but sadly, I don't have the ability to do that in this game. And I picked up a bunch of stuff. I'm getting all those wizard fortunes too. Those are fun. As well, and then we'll drop that in there. Any extra ammo? No, we got 23,000 ammo on us, looking good. Then we'll go ahead and do our vendor collect, or basically our resource collect. We got popcorn, we got cookies, we got wood, we got coffee, we got honey, we got fertilizer, we got adhesive, we got various flowers, we got our turbo fertilizer, we have our waste acid, and then of course my favorite, which is how I got the name the Wasteland Tycoon, is purified water, which is how I make my fortune, everybody, because I just keep collecting purified water. Right now I'm collecting it from the rain, maybe. I don't know. You can RP in how all this water is working here. I just say that I've tapped into a water line, and then I'm in there and I have a purifier running under the base within the foundations that are then feeding it over here. Again, you can RP in your own stuff, everybody. Remember, it's your game. You can do whatever you want. RP in your own how that stuff works. And there we go. So we got this, and then of course we got the moo-moos over here, which we grab fertilizer and then grab milk from them. Right over there, there's some Brahmin milk. We've got a cement truck over here, and of course all the food in there, nice and easy peasy. And then I go ahead and drink some of my water. There we go. And what else do we got on the list? We got to do a mutated event, 2 more minutes. Anything else I can do? Oh, I got all that stuff so I can do it. See how distracted I am, everybody? That's sleep apnea for you. I get so distracted. I didn't even remember what I was doing all of that for until just that moment where I went, oh yeah, I am making stuff. I am making some fermented whiskey, apparently. I need some more boiled water as well. So let's go ahead and ferment some whiskey over here. And there's 2 of them. I need to get 1 more. Now, another thing that I can do is get some dirty water. Now, right down here, you can get all the dirty water you want. Now, you're going to start getting radiated a little bit over here. But if you're like me and you've got all the high-end resources, if you got all the high-end resources, then you most likely can make yourself a radiation arch from that flux that you got. Just like that. There we go. And so we can go in and use that radiation arch to remove that radiation. And because the fact that you're eating and drinking that purified water, it will bring your thing back up again. Now, another thing we have to do is convert this dirty water into boiled water. And that boiled water will allow us to make alcohol. So we're going to go to drinks. We're going to say Q for all drinks. We're going to go right here. And see, I picked up about 34 dirty water in that time in which we talked. And then it doubled up again because my perk there. And then now we can go over here and go to the brewing station and do 1 more. All right, what do we got? Spirits. There we go. What about another whiskey? No, let's do a bourbon. Let's do a bourbon. There we go. Just enough to do a bourbon. Very nice. All right. Then we'll go to fermenter. And we'll put our bourbon in there. And then I don't know how long that takes, but it's just going to do it on its own while I'm off doing whatever the event is with my crew. Let's go do that right over here. And put that down. And I'm in the team battle mode. I actually remember this time. And then I'm going to take... okay, I've got that going. Adrenaline in for now. And that buffs my team when I'm around. It'll give them a boost as well. Yes, you like that? Some lulls in the chat. H2O, what's up, H2O? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Feel free to come join us, H2O. We're having some fun today. If you need to get in the group, you let me know. Oh, guided meditation. That's a fun one. Feel free to come join us if you want to get in the group and we have some random person in there. I'd be happy to create a new group and get you in as well. I prefer to get all of my Teamwork Tycoons, obviously, in the group so we can work together and help each other. You let me know. Okay, let's get into some fun. Let's see. Over here. I see them zombies. Let's go get them. All right, let's turn some sound on, too. Hey, what up, zombie guys? How you doing? Bada bing, bada boom. All right, this is my favorite spot over here because I kind of just tag them and drag them over here. And then if they get too rowdy, then it's time for the old chainsaw. Bye-bye. Okay, grind them up, grind them up. See you later. Adios. Hasta luego. Now you're dead. Where you going? Where you going? Where you all going? You ain't going nowhere. Tag him and drag him. Let's go, baby. Oh, so many mutated enemies want to come over here and give me a sweet hug. Come on over here. Give me a hug. Give Kismet a hug. Oh, thank you for all the hugs. I appreciate it. Look at all these nice little ghoulies want to give me a hug. Get smoked. Little sucker. All right, tag him and drag him. Let's go, baby. Let's keep bringing that XP to my door. Now, one of the things you'll see me do, everybody, is I'll get kind of warmed up there. I'll tag him and drag him over here, and then we got TARDIS over here to try to get his hits in, too, so he can get his XP. And I'll just sit and take him. I got, like, 200 stem packs, everybody, so I'm pretty good. Pretty well off on that, so I just kind of tag them a little bit. Of course, we have to destroy all the cars, though it is kind of sad that those cars will respawn. But that's the way it goes. Hey, there they all are. Get them. Now, all you have to do is get a little tag in, and then you're going to get that loot. It also prevents them from getting all the way over to the things over there. Get them, Likely Bear. Get that loot, brother. Prevents them from getting way over there. It's good to have an explosive weapon so that you can basically tag them and drag them like I am. Just get a little extra. Now, of course, if they're standing around over there and they're not progressing, I do like to wipe them out over here so that they can respawn. I give them between 2 to 5 seconds to be around, and then if they continue to linger, then I'll wipe them out. So this way they'll respawn, they'll come back, we'll get more XP, and so on and so forth. What are you guys doing over there? They look like they're crippled, so we have to wipe them out. I try not to cripple mobs in this particular one, because otherwise they just, again, linger over there. And you have to try to wipe them out. The guy over here. Like this guy out. This guy again. Try to get him to respawn without basically just insta-killing them. I try not to insta-kill mobs. Again, then this way it doesn't give other players a chance to tag them and get that XP and get those drops as well. Look at them all hanging out here trying to get TARDIS. Hey, leave my buddy alone. Let my TARDIS go. Little low Kismet voice today. There we go. Let my OBS load. I should have been singing that song earlier today. Let my OBS load. Oh, there's a glowing creature right there. A little glowing creature. Did I get my credit for glowing creature? I don't know. I did not. I did not get credit for a glowing creature. I think it was just trying to tell me it was a legendary. It considers ghouls creatures, by the way. So again, there we go. Boom, got some XP. Getting that XP, getting it good. What up? Where you going? Where you guys going? You ain't going nowhere. Again, even if I just tag them right here and they run off and those guys all tag them and kill them over there, they get the XP, they get drops, and so do I. And again, it's just all around, helps everybody. Helps everybody in the long run, and whatnot. Now again, if I insta-kill them, then only I get the XP, and only I get the loot. And that's I consider that very selfish. I mean, if you're by yourself and you're doing it solo, well, hey, do what you got to do, because there's no point in letting them live. You can just insta-kill them all. But if it's a group thing, and you know, you especially got new players running around, they might be level. I consider a new player like level 100 and below, everybody. Even though the max level in theory is level 50. If I see peeps who are low level, I'm just trying to do them a solid, everybody. It doesn't benefit me to insta kill the mobs. It really doesn't, because it's at the detriment of everybody else. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I like to play it. Hey, that's my opinion. It's your game. You do whatever you want to do. Remember, it's your life. You can make your own choices. But for me, that's why you'll see me not having a heavy kill weapon. And I can just run around with my auto axe and insta-kill all these guys. I mean, I can just annihilate them. I just, bye-bye. Just like that. If I wanted to. And so, also, by the way, if I run out there, it slows down the spawn. So I don't want to do that either, which is why I don't melee all of that. But, again, if they linger a little too long, then I'll wipe them out. But, again, most of the time, you've got plenty of people here that'll insta-kill or kill these mobs pretty fast. So, again, you want to get yourself an explosive weapon, whether it's a 50 cal like me. The great thing about the 50 cal is it has a lot of ammo. So you can just tag a whole bunch of mobs and drag them over here like I'm doing. If I miss a few, oh well. See, I don't even need the XP. I don't even need the loot. I don't need any of this because I've played so long, and this is my 6th playthrough of the game. I have it pretty much down as to how to get resources and patterns and all those things. And so I can go in and just grab the, tag the stuff, and the only thing that I'm really getting here is XP for the season, right? That's really the kind of XP that I want. Not to level up my character, not to get this loot. It's really to get XP for the season. So it's even more critical that I tag the mobs, and more critical that I let others tag the mobs so they can get their season forwarded as well. Now, most people who are super hardcore about the game, everybody, are already done with their season. They're done within the first 2-3 weeks, sometimes in the first couple days. If you're really hardcore, you go and you grind that out. Me, I just let it happen naturally, and most of the time, it comes right down to the very end, everybody. Right down to the very end. There's a glowing creature over there. Come on, give me credit for these glowing creatures already. I think it's just giving me, gotta have a creature. Someone on me? No. Alright. And so another great thing about tagging all these mobs, look at them running over on that other side over there. Nice. I try to tag them from over here. You still get credit for that, by the way, if I tag them all the way on that other side and they're running by, like these guys right here. I still get credit for that, way over there. Another great thing about the 50 cal is the fact that it can shoot very far away. So great range weapon, great way of just tagging the mobs and, you know, just bringing them in. Get little hits on them left and right. And as you can see, the game's, you know, fairly easy when you're level 600 and whatnot. And you have hundreds of stem packs and whatnot. But I still might die because, you know, there are some mutated events that reflect damage. You might get a mob or so that's like super OP. That is really difficult to kill and then just like one-shot you from time to time. And then you can see also I have it all stacked here, and then one of the greatest things they've added to the game, everybody, the AoE looting. Watch this. Boom. It just looted all of that for me. It is just such a wonderful thing every single time. And see how all the stuff despawned and went away? And I can actually see I also got a rat away there. Now, other thing I would do is to go down and double check that you don't have anything. And they actually added highlighting to mobs as well, which is another fantastic feature. Big love to the 76 crew for adding all of these features that we suggested as well along the way that the community suggested. So big love to them. So they've massively improved a lot of things over Fallout 76. the original launch of Fallout 76. And then also improved it over Fallout 4. See, I go back to Fallout 4 now. I want AoE looting. I want mob highlighting. I want all of that stuff. I want them to roll some of those changes back like they did in Subnautica. Subnautica, brilliant idea to take all of the newest stuff that they did and then roll it back into the original version of Subnautica. And then I played through again, which is really fun, and actually finished it this time. As well. Now, of course, all the mobs that I tagged over on this side most likely ran all the way over here and died somewhat close to this area over here. So you can see that some of the ones that I tagged are sitting right there. So I can just AoE loot all of those as well. And there might be some others around somewhere. But I'm going to do something different this time. I'm going to go off the side this way and just go whee off the side with my thing here. And then I can cancel bringing that up. There we go. And we're just going to jump our way down the side here. Very fun way of doing this. Put my weapon away. Whee! The big flat thing down there. Whoa, okay. I love how it jumps me back from time to time. And then I just take my camp, put my camp down. Right? So you can access your camp there. And then just go ahead and put it down. Now, this is Fallout First, and really fantastic thing in Fallout First. Where you get this extra benefit of having the ability to put camps down. And, of course, I've got the workbench. I've got a cooking stove in this one. This one's actually my favorite one. I've also got the extra ammo that I can go ahead and get rid of now into there. I've got a scrap box. I can put all of these resources that I'm carrying. And then, of course, my stash box in which I can put, like, all of these legendaries if I want. But if I'm not overburdened now, I can just go ahead and teleport out of here. So I teleport out of here back to my camp, which costs me nothing, by the way, to go to your camp. And you can just teleport back and then just go to the vendor, which is why I have my base where I have it. So I'm right next to the vendor. I can go ahead and use the legendary exchange, which allows you to exchange your legendary. For all you who are new, I know a lot of you already know this, but for all of you who are new to 76 or thinking of playing 76, it is really wonderful that you can go in and take the stuff that you don't want or don't need, and trade that stuff out and then get the stuff that you do need, which is pretty cool. So you go to legendary vendor and you go over here and you say, oh, I got a bunch of weapons that I don't want. I don't need this bone hammer and compound bow and fat man. I don't want to carry that around. I just want to trade it out. Actually, I'm not watching. Oh my God, I hit max. Oh wait, I got to take those back. I'm going to take those back. Can I have those back, please? Let's see if it took it away. Oh, it did take it away. It did take 5 of mine away when I did that. So yes, you got to watch out you don't max it out, which I did. So if you do get close to max out, or if you're foolish like me and you've maxed it out and who knows how long it's been maxed out. So I've been trading those legendaries without looking at how many I have. And it's no big deal, everybody. I have so much resources and I have so many legendary cores and stuff like that. It's no big deal. I don't spend a lot of time working on my gear as much as I probably should. I forgot. I can go to the interior location. I didn't need to go exterior. They also added cool internal teleports to the game where you can teleport directly into the internal part of the location. So I could have just teleported inside instead of teleporting outside and then have to load again inside. Then you go over here to your vendor and you say, what's up, purveyor? And you trade with the purveyor, and then I get the legendary modules here, and I buy out 100 of them. And that's around 5,000, which you can see I have 6,000 right here, which is the maximum. And then now I've got those legendary modules. Normally I let it build up, and the reason why I let it build up is because those legendary modules weigh a certain amount of weight. And they'll weigh down your stash. So I just let them build up, and then I go ahead and sort by weight here. And you'll see a whole bunch of stuff come to the top here. Miscellaneous. A whole bunch of stuff to come to the top. I've got some mainframe cores. I could probably put those away. Nuclear key cards. And I have 105 legendary modules, which I had 5 probably from an event or whatnot. I can put those away. I got claim tokens. I can put those away. I've got scrap kits, which I never keep or use. I usually get those from free from the daily drops, and I just destroy them. So I have to carry them around as well. And then, of course, with your legendary modules that I just put in there, there's also your legendary cores. Now, your legendary cores work in conjunction with those, but your legendary cores weigh less than 1, so you can have 412 of them in your inventory, and they weigh basically nothing. So The only thing that I worry about in miscellaneous is anything that weighs anything. They used to have burnt books in here, and then you'd have like 50 burnt books in there, and then you'd be like, why is my character so overburdened all the time? It's because you got 50 burnt books in your miscellaneous. But they finally fixed it, and they moved it over to the junk tab, which I appreciate that they listened to that feedback, and they made the appropriate change. I know, crazy idea, right? I hope Starfield does the same. But yes, there we go. So now I've moved that in there, and that has saved me some weight in my inventory. And then when I need it, I can just craft from bank, right? So it'll be in the bank. I'll go in there. I want to make myself a legendary weapon or up my armor or whatnot, because that's another great thing that they've added to the game, is the ability to basically craft your own legendary items, right? Craft your own legendary armor, whether it's just regular armor or if it's power armor. You can also craft yourself your own guns and then put legendaries on those guns, which means they're going to have higher durability. If you have very high intelligence, you have a higher chance of doing very high durability items because your weapons do break over time, so does your armor and whatnot. So if you have high durability, your weapon won't be breaking all the time. And that's really a thing that happens in the very beginning of the game. That's why I suggest to have multiple weapons, 2 or 3 weapons, especially melee weapons, in the very beginning of the game, because your stuff is going to run out of ammo. Your weapons are going to break, so you need to switch to another weapon. Like typically, I will use the 50 cal most of the time, because I'm just tagging mobs and not necessarily trying to kill them. If it's something like a super mutant or something like that, and I want to absolutely annihilate them, I'll use the Gatling laser. Of course, I can use a bunch of other guns to wipe them out as well. That could insta-kill mobs if I chose. And then if they really get rowdy and I'm just like, okay, I just want to kill all these mobs pretty quickly, I'll use my my auto axe is actually what it's called. It's a chainsaw too, but it's really called an auto axe. And this was from one of the events that we did. And you can just get the chainsaw. It does just about the same thing. I have an electric thing on it, so it stuns them. And then I can just stun them and go in there and do it. So it keeps them from interrupting my character, which is really annoying because they'll hit my character and interrupt what they're doing, and then I have to press the button down again to attack again. I hate that interrupt. It's just super annoying. There's no reason for it. It doesn't really add that much to gameplay. I think it should be removed from the game. That's me and my crazy ideas, but such is the way it goes. So there we go. So then again, we can trade out our weapons, and then we can also trade out any legendary armor that we have. And that builds up your legacy, your legendary script is what this is called. And then you take that script and you trade it in like I just did. And then you get your own thing and you can make your own legendaries. Or you can do what I call the loot box style, where you go ahead and you can get a box, say a 3-star weapon, and you open that weapon, open up that box and see if you get yourself a nice weapon out of it. And of course, you can go through 1,000 of those boxes before you get the thing you want. You can also re-roll weapons that you might have. So if I have... like in my case, I have my weapons I'm using right now. I'll show you my 50 cal that I'm using right now. There we go. And so it's got armor penetration, explodes for 20% weapon damage, and has faster reload speed, which is what I need in a tagging weapon, right? I want to basically be able to tag them pretty well and bypass most of their armor. It's going to do explosive damage, so I'm hitting everybody in that area. And then, of course, it reloads faster, which allows me to get the drop on them before they get to me. And then the other thing is that I could re-roll these weapons, right? Or re-roll the actual legendaries on here. And I usually always do 3-star because that's the kind of weapon I want. I want the highest in weapon that I can get. They've also added a more advanced mode to the game as well, which is brilliant because you can see all of the stats. Because sometimes they just give you a partial of the stats. Now you can see all of the stats, its accuracy, its VATS accuracy, the AP cost, its overall weight, and all that other stuff that you can see there. And then if you have any other perks on that particular weapon, you notice that this one is a 3-star, has 3 different perks on it. If we go to the Gatling laser and we inspect that one, you can see that consecutive hit right here, +5 on each consecutive hit, and then it's boosting its damage. Plus I have another perk that's boosting its damage. Then 25% while aiming, and then it just breaks slower, so it lasts longer, which is super useful. But you can also have a 4th star on your weapon where it has its own unique thing, right? So if you find a certain named weapon, it'll have an additional thing. And I'll get around to those named weapons eventually. See, I just didn't even do my power armor, everybody, until I was like level 500. So, again, because I've played through... Oh, guided meditation up again. I've played through the game so many times that it's not really a rush. I always like to leave something to do in-game. Otherwise, the game will become boring and become where I don't want to log in. So always leave something for you to do, some sort of adventure for you to go on. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here on our fermenter. Did we ferment our thing? I think we did. Fermentable whiskey. Oh, it's still going. Okay, still going. Gonna take some time. All right, beer, vintage moonshine. Oh, I think I was using up all the slots. Okay, let's try this. Bourbon. Ah, I was using up all the slots. Okay, it wasn't actually fermenting them. See, because it's got to have the little symbol next to it, so I know it is actually fermenting them. And see, they're going to go bad there, too, so I might have to do those again if they go bad. And there's spoilage in the game, which I think they should also take out. It will spoil your food and water, and it just makes it useless to try to even collect it, because by the time you collect it and use it, it's already spoiled, at least in my case. And so it's kind of a waste overall to do that at all. Oh, H2O is in there, and Aki is in here too. Oh, well, H2O and Aki, group up. If you want to get in with me, just let me know. There we go. From the waning minutes of work. Well, hello down incognito. I hope you have been having a great day at work, or your great day is about to work now. It's about to start now when you're leaving work and you get to go home and do whatever the heck you want. Maybe you can play some games, hang out with the family, whatever it is that you prefer to do in your day. All right, kill a glowing creature. Oh, man. Okay, now I guess, oh, wait. That's it. Toxic Larry's. We remember that from before, huh? Let's go to Toxic Larry's and let's see if we can get that done. Me chilling out with the Mothman. See, I got a lot of great shots in this game, everybody. We have a good time. We have a good time playing some 76. Very, very fun. All right, again, I'm going to try to grab one of them. Maybe this one is by itself. No, I got all three of them. Oh, wow, that's how it goes. Let's just kill this one. Oh, okay, this one. We'll kill that one. Run down here. Chase our loot down the hill. There we go. And then we'll just run away. You're like, Kismet, why are you running away? Why don't you just kill those mobs? Because someone else is going to come along and they're going to need that for their daily. And you know what? Those mobs are going to be right there for them. Doing a solid yet again for my fellow vault dwellers. Right there. Imagine if everyone was so kind to each other. Imagine what kind of world we'd live in, right? Both in the wasteland and in real life. I don't need to kill them, everybody. I don't need the XP. I don't need the drops. I just need the thing for the daily. And that's it. I'm glad I remember that. See, my memory comes and goes, everybody. Oh, we got 8 retweets over there. Whoa, hey-oh. Let's go ahead and give you guys some stuff. Some kiss cats right there. We need 2 more retweets right there. Appreciate everybody. Hi, Aki. Hi from YouTube. Thank you very much for popping over to YouTube saying hi. And thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate everybody chilling out over here. My chat thing's kind of messed up, but I'm trying to watch all my chats as well. I have a thing that combines typically all of my chats together, but my OBS was being a pain today. Spent an hour trying to get it working. Retweet, that's what I'm doing. Boom, right there. All right, feel free to follow that link. Get your retweet on. Okay. Oh, I keep doing the... I play Starfield, and in Starfield, you use your scroll wheel to zoom in and out. And then when I get back into Fallout, I'm doing that scroll wheel. So every time you see me do this, that's me trying to change the view of my character into third person or into first person. But in Fallout 76, you gotta give it V. V is the switch. Okay, so we got that done. What else we gotta do? Just ferment some alcohol. All right, and that's working away over there. Maybe we'll chill out in the hot tub. What else can we get done? We've probably got some weeklies we could work on as well. How are we doing on our scoreboard? Oh, there we go. Pirate chest stash. Oh, man, so much cool stuff in here. Cool stuff. All right, and then we hit, what is it, T to claim that. Give me some stamps. Oh, 1 more to go. We're already a quarter in on that one. And again, challenges, weekly. What do we got? Floor, decor, visit someone's shelter, and produce junk into cork. Okay, that's that we can do. All right, out of the power armor again. And again, my goal is really to log in, have some fun with my crew, and then, of course, get a little bit of my dailies done. So let's see if we can make cork. I can't remember if we can bulk that or not, but we'll go see. Yes, we can. All right. And again, I do 2 of them. There we go. Open. I forgot that. Did I go to my other set? I did. Okay, look at me go. And then I go over here and then scrap all of that, which will then scrap the cork, and the cork is now done. Easy. Easy stuff. All right, build floor or wall decoration. I need a 15 more. That's cool because that's a double one because I also had that. Oh, and there with my fermenting just as I switched my camp too. Oh, perfect timing. Because I switched my camp over there so I could build in that moment. So, yeah, awesome. So I got fermenting done right over there. And then I have a second camp over here where I can just run over here and put a bunch of floor decor down, which makes it super easy. All right. There we go. Now, also, by the way, for all you Starfield people, speaking of Starfield, they were supposed to come out with a beta today. I guess we could go see. Let's go see. Now, again, on my Discord, everybody, I've got a thing that says, Let's Talk Gaming. And then usually they go ahead and put out a thing. And let's see, Starfield update notes. Yes, so we did get update notes in there. Full update notes are right there. Let's go ahead and click that. Now, we're going to look at this some more later on. Okay, here's all your fixes and your improvements. So they did come out with a beta today. They delayed it by another day because of a blocker that they had in there. Now, I'm not going to be playing the beta version because I don't want to corrupt any of my saves or do anything like that. I already have enough problems sometimes with my saves. So I'm going to wait until they fix it, and then we will go in and play it a bit once they release it to the public as well. I actually like to wait a day or two, usually on big updates, because you know it's going to be broken, everybody. You just know it. And then I'm also scrapping all these rugs, so the next time I go to do this, those will not be stored in my workbench, and I can just take those out. Also, I can see up here that there's some already stored in there. If it shows up over here on the left, then that means it's stored as well, and I can actually just scrap it in my inventory, which is awesome. I love the fact that you can scrap it in there, and you don't have to put it down like you do in Fallout 4. If you have a bunch of, say, concrete foundations, you have to put every one of those concrete foundations down, and then scrap every single one of them, then put more of them down, and scrap them, more of them, and you got all these extra things that you're trying to get your resources back from, or just try to clear that out of that particular location. This actually will put it in stored, and you can do it right in the menu. So another great improvement over Fallout 4 into Fallout 76, which it does not get enough credit for. Sadly, the technical limitations. Sadly, the technical limitations of the game have really overshined all of the technical advances that they made in Fallout 76 over Fallout 4. And I feel bad for all the people who worked really, really hard on that stuff. Who worked really, really hard on the perk system, which is awesome. This is like the best perk system ever because you can switch it out, make it whatever you want. You can even change your legendary points at some point. I think it's like level 25 or 50 or something like that, where you can actually take the 15 intelligence and instead put it into your perception. And you're like, Kismet, how do you have such high stats? It's like 15 and 15 and 15 and 10 and 11 and 9 and 6. How do I do that? Well, also they have legendary perks. And you can see Kismet plays, everybody. I did that completely by accident, by the way. So this actually adds 5 perception and 5 luck and 5 agility and 5 what is that? Endurance and strength. So that actually adds. Do not use the charisma one. The charisma is F tier. It is the worst thing in the entire game because it will not let you share high-end charisma cards. So you're better just to go max charisma and then boost all your other stats. That's what I do. And then, of course, one of my favorite perks, Master Infiltrator. I never have to use bobby pins again. I never have to do the terminal thing. I walk right up there, level 3s, boom, instant open. Instant open every single time. Now, of course, I can take this out and get 5 more stats. What other ones could I do? Which ones do I still have? And, of course, they have all of these other interesting perks, which I don't really feel worth my time. Oh, Intelligence is the other one I have left. So I could go in and do intelligence and have 5 more intelligence, but then I'd have to do the bobby pin thing, and I'd have to do the thing each time. I would rather not have those 5 extra points, though it would be, I could add more cards. I feel like it's more useful to be able to add more cards and have a larger set than to use a lot of those in my particular build. You might have the type of build that, those legendary perks help you more. For me, I would rather have more stat points, 5 more stat points, and then be able to put, say 2 more cards, a level 3 and a level 2 into those slots, which is why I have such high stat points, because it's way beyond what you can get at the base game, because you only have so many stat points to have overall in the game. So legendary perks, also a great improvement over Fallout 4. And I like a lot of the improvements in the game. I feel like the camps are too small, but then again, I'm a mega builder, so I like to build big, gigantic camps, but they do give you the ability to build big, gigantic stuff inside your shelters. So that's what all of this base is all about, just shelters, and for people to go in and check out the shelters and whatnot. And I have a bunch of them all decorated, or I just have a bunch of stuff dropped in there so they can see all the big stuff from the Atomic Shop. Things like that, just to kind of give them some creative ideas of maybe some things they could use for their base, or for me as well. I go in and I look at the stuff. Whatnot. Like if we go into my my main one here, Vault 45, also called the Quarters Shelter, they've actually done a really great job on these shelters. Actually, a brilliant idea. I feel like it's most unusual. Like, well, Kismet, you don't have anything there. Oh, just give it a second. It takes a minute to load when you're a hoarder like me. There you go. You can see I have a bunch of momentum. Now, this is my actual base, everybody. This is where my stuff is. My little mementos, my little things that I see along the way, my little thing. Very much reminds me of Fallout 4. This is what the building is all about, really, everybody. Is that it's like your place. You make it, and it's from your adventures, right? Like I've got my blue suit over here that I like to wear, my Wasteland Tycoon suit. I've got this guy, by the way. You can thank me for him being a plushie. Very awesome. The Cheap Squatch. We've got Cappy in here, and we've got a whole bunch of stuff. We got Bottle up on our Cappy's up there, Bottle's down here, and so on. And I've got a bunch of little figures in the back there, and I've got my overseer's desk. I've got a little cat at the end of the bed, and if I'm there, I'm AFK, because it says Kismet's AFK. And then a whole bunch of other just massive mementos and little things I can ride on. And I can ride the bull, and I can, beat the gong and do all of that kind of stuff, because this is the brilliance of 76. There we go. And I can do that all day. Just hit that gong all day long. Or I can sit like a king. I can go over here in my little ring here and sit as Gronok with my axe, which I actually have one of those axes, and be the king that I am. And rule my domain as the Wasteland Tycoon, as I always do. And so on. Again, a bunch of different thrones and all sorts of fun signs. You got Slocum Joe up there where the donut goes up and down. Also, I have it outside in my other camp. This one's one of the most rare patterns in the game. The asteroid, a whole bunch of other stuff. See, this is what I feel the building part was so brilliant in Fallout 4, and I don't even think they realized it. Is because you're going along and you're having these adventures, and then you can share your adventures with other people in the fact that you could build a base and say, look, I found this power armor. I got Kellogg's gun up on my mantle because I took him out, and then I took this guy out, and I took this, and I found this, and this companion had this outfit, and so on and so forth. And so you can create a whole museum that is your unique adventure that you had. And then you can admire your mementos from your adventure, just like people do in life, everybody. They have all sorts of mementos, places they've been, pictures they've taken of places like, they've gone to Hawaii, and they've gone to places like the Bahamas, or they've traveled to Europe, or wherever they got, and they got them up on their mantle, people that they've met, family members, extended family members, and so on. Very much like people do in real life. And they collect little things. Some people collect little dolls. Some people collect, little porcelain things, those little kind of scenes that they have. I forget what those things are called, where it's like a little cottage and a little, garden and all of those things. And they have a whole bunch of different ones up on their shelves and whatnot. I feel like that's a part that they didn't even realize they were doing, that the community tapped into and then just had the greatest time doing. I know I did. I know I did. And that's why I love the building part, for sure. I feel like it adds a lot to the game, because you can show off your adventures and the things that you acquired and things that you do, which most people do in real life, everybody. That's why everybody has so much stuff in their garage. I know I have tons of stuff in my garage. Now, I've spent most of my 40s and 50s, by the way, getting rid of my stuff. I don't collect stuff anymore. If you notice that I have like the Vault Boy, and I've got like what do I got? I got a small stuff. I've got a holotape. that's like the extent of my collection, everybody. And I think I got Bottle and Cappy around here somewhere. What did I do with them? I think I put them away, actually. I think I put them in. I have a bunch of stuff in the closet right here. So I think I put them up on my printer in my closet. So every time I open them, I see Bottle and Cappy sitting there, which is pretty fun. But what I do is I usually just give it all to you guys. So if Bethesda Gear sends me some cool stuff, I just say, hey, everybody, I'm doing a giveaway. Here you go. Here's a bunch of Starfield stuff. Here's a bunch of Bethesda Gear stuff. Because I know you're going to get a higher value out of it than me. Because I don't have a lot of room, and I don't have... see, if you notice, I'm not the type of person that has like a display behind me. I see that a lot on Twitch where people have like a display of all their goodies and whatnot behind them and whatnot. I would rather you see more of the gameplay than to have some big mural behind me that I have to dust and manage. I would rather give it to you guys, and then you guys will get much more enjoyment out of it. I think, in the long run. But that's my shelter there. Now, this is just one shelter of many, and you can nest your shelters. So if I go into my vault storage, and believe me, I'm storing some stuff. I'm storing some stuff here. Now, first, you're going to notice that it takes a little bit to load, and this definitely takes a minute to load, because this one's really stuffed with things. We'll definitely give this one a minute. It'll be magical. It'll just suddenly appear. There we go. There we go. All right, so sometimes it takes a minute to load because there's a lot of stuff loading as well. But it doesn't slow down the players outside. It's just your loading because it's inside. And as you can see, I have a massive amount of stuff here in what I call the Vault Tech storage. And it's all the other stuff that I couldn't fit in that other room is in here, including Bottle just sitting there. We got the Gopher there hanging out. A whole bunch of other little things and stuff you can actually wind up. We've got a fish in there. That's so freaky. Freaky fish. All right. And then we got Gronix up there. Actually makes noise. Got a hot tub there. And of course you can see all the Christmas stuff. All the little figurines and things like that that I've gotten as either holiday things. We've got a dart machine, all sorts of stuff up on the walls, and so on. And so this is what I do. I put all this down so people come in here and say, oh, wow, I could use that in my camp. I could use that, and then get it out of the atomic shop, or they can get it from an event, or they can use the, they often do a thing where they say catch up, where you can go back and catch up. I love the Venus flytrap. Brilliant, brilliant idea. It's actually a bed. And we'll give you the same buff. We've also got things like the Mothman, toxic waste pile. So if you're doing the bloodied set, you can radiate yourself. We know what this one's from, right? The getaway wagon. So cool. Kind of a bummer you can't sit in that, but oh well. And then like tire swing, everybody. You know, sometimes you just feel like swinging on the tire swing. You know? You had a hard day in the wasteland, you just want to swing on the tire swing. And the fact that they went in and made these kind of interactive elements, I just love them for it, everybody. And then you can swing, turn around and watch your character swing on the tire swing. I just think that's so cool. Such a brilliant idea. They went through and did the animations and everything. And actually, this one's really well done because he's holding onto it really well. He's swinging his legs like you would on a tire swing. And see, some people don't value these things. It's the little details, everybody. The little details. Like one of the things I would have loved to do in Fallout 4, and I have a highlight of this, and I talk about it from time to time, was when I walk along and I see the seesaws, right? And I should be able to sit on one side of the seesaw, and then Paladin Dance come over and sit in his power armor on the other side. And there we are, seesawing in the mesa. Just visualize in your head, me and Paladin Dance seesawing in our power armor back and forth. Just having the greatest time. Just in the middle of complete destruction and nuclear fallout and all of that stuff. And here we are in the middle of everything, just seesawing back and forth. It's those little moments in life, everybody, when you spend a little bit of time with your kids, you spend time with the people that you care about, whatnot. Those are the best moments you will find because they don't happen all that often, and they are cherished moments because you know what happens the rest of the time? Life happens, right? You got to go to work. You got to go do the thing. You got to go fix the problem. The plumbing goes out. It's snowing, so you can't get to work like it is right now. And a whole host of other have-tos versus get to, right? Or want to, right? That's typically how life goes. So taking little moments to swing on the tire swing, I think, is a valuable thing. All right, there we go. So we had some fun showing you guys a bit of that. Now, this is one of many shelters that I have. I suggest to go in there and just have a great time. You can build to your heart's content in there. And of course, the bigger the shelter, the more stuff you can put in there. Mine's maxed out, and thus I go to another one. I fill that one up. And when I get something new, I might go to another one. Like we'll go over here to the high stakes shelter. And then I just throw the stuff down. And the reason why I just throw it down and not decorate it, one, I don't have enough time to sit and manually decorate everything. But you see, I just throw it down here. And then if I need a sign, I'm like, okay, I've got a bunch of signs here. Which one am I looking for? I got guns. Maybe I want to put that in my camp or whatnot. And then down here, I have the very cool Vault-Tec armor bench. Then a whole bunch of other stuff that I got from the Wavy Willards thing here, the modern bed. And I can't believe they didn't make that bed vibrate, everybody. I just like, I can't believe they didn't make that. You go in, you click it, and you just lay down on it, and it should go brrrr. Because that's something from the 70s and 80s, which is basically what that bed is from. I know. I was born then. I was alive then. All right, so we got some new stuff. We got ourselves a cool treasure chest. Let's go see what that does. I think we already did the jack. We already did all this other stuff. This was some sort of sign, which I think is for this. Turrets. What else did we get? I think that's all we got was the treasure chest. Let's see if it does anything. Oh, okay. It's a stash box. So it's a treasure chest. So if you want to make a pirate-like base, perfect for that. So there we go. And so when I get something new, I just keep throwing it down. And then if I get an idea for a base, maybe I want to do a holiday base. Maybe I want to do a Valentine's base. Maybe I want to do a Halloween base. Or I just want to do one that's more, say, more antique style. Maybe a more modern base, whatnot. I'm surprised they have not brought the Vault-Tec kit in, though. I'm just so stunned that they haven't brought a way more of the Vault-Tec stuff in, where you could build a whole vault and all of that stuff on your own. I don't know if they're saving that for something or whatnot. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then if you go back out of the vault, even if you move your camp, by the way, you will end up wherever you went in. So wherever I went in, I will end up right back at that particular location. In this case, it's right by Charleston Railroad. So I can basically go in and boom, go back out. So even if I move it, I'll still end up here. And it won't move to wherever it is. Hey, Nova Killer, what's up? What's up, man? Hey, you looking good, man. I like the glasses. I like the whole look. Nice. Backpack's cool, too. Oh, he's got 2 skulls on the back. Oh, he's got a Vault-Tec backpack. Oh, now I'm jealous. Now I'm jealous. Very jealous there, Nova Killer. All right, how we doing on the top of the hour? Okay, we got 15 minutes. What do we got to do? Visit other people's shelter and scrap junk to produce ballistic fiber. Okay, we'll make some ballistic fiber here. I don't know if we can. I can't remember all of the things I can bulk. Ballistic fiber. That's a good one. Ballistic fiber. Now, if I don't get them all done, that's okay as well. But we'll go visit someone else's shelter. Now, the first thing I do is I go look for my crew. Let's see. Likely Bear first on the thing. Let's see if he's got a shelter in his. I'll just go there and see. Also, if I have caps and whatnot, I do like to spend caps on my crew's particular location. So I'll go look at their patterns, and if they have some patterns that I don't have, then I will grab them and use them for my character, and then also they get the caps. So then it kind of stays within the group, which is awesome. Oh, this is an interesting place to build.
Where are my little?
Yeah, he's actually using the
really?
the location here. Very cool.
Here for their safety.
Safe door. Cool. All right. There we go. So now the first thing I'm looking for is the vendor. So let's see. He's got a vendor in here. Oh, I like the interrogation chair. Oh, well, we got the punk guy. And he's got, this is his view. All right. I don't think it's fine view. Oh, look at this out here. He's got a little, those little things. Man, I don't even have those myself. And he's got the giant the slot machine. Very cool. Oh, man, after my own heart right there. Yes, purified water going on. So, yeah, don't see it. And also not cool to leave someone's door open, too. I'd close that door as well. I have a feeling he's got it down here somewhere. Let's go see these little things over here. I don't think I ever got these. These are for dirty water. These are rain collectors. Yeah, very nice. And mute, so I don't have to listen to the endless talking of robots. Yeah, so he's got the vending machine behind the thing. See, well, he thought that through. Which is really cool. Oh, little ghoul in here. Let's go take him out here so I don't knock over all of his stuff. Wipe him out. There we go. But yeah, he's got it behind the bar. I love that. That's cool. There's another mutant back there. And then also this guy is also a trader too, the vendor bot back there. And he got his fusion core generator. Very cool. Wipe that baddie out over there. You can also try to get the pie over here too. Let's see if we get a pie. No pie for us today. I'll only try it one time. And then we can go ahead and shop at his vendor, and we can see what he's got here. Let's see. I have been insulted 40,000. A lot of people have a lot of caps, and they just want to get rid of it. And then grab those, you have been insulted. Sadly, doesn't have any patterns that I need, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe I'll catch it in the future. Now, the other thing that I need to do is to find where his shelters are. Don't tell me. Part of the fun is me trying to figure it out. All right, here. It's not out there. Probably contained within the edge of this, I would imagine. Because you can try to think of where the center of his base is, and think of it as a circle. So let's see. Do you have a shelter? Oh wait, I forgot. I could just talk to him on my Discord. Let's forget. Oh, I'm so mad, everybody. Oh, there's nobody on there. All right. Well, I can't talk to him. I can't talk to them. They aren't on there. Yeah, so I'm looking for the shelter. No shelter is what I see. And I can also look on the map, too, to see if it shows me. He's got a vendor, and he's got the little nuclear symbol. God, I forget which one means what. The vendor is the V. The nuclear symbol, I think, is the vault. I can't remember. This one's got the thing. Yeah, I think the little nuke symbol means shelter. So he might have one here somewhere. Do you know where's your... you can just tell me now. I was going to try to just look for it, but I can't find it. Doesn't look like it's in an obvious spot, or I'm just being completely blind. Where's the shelter there, Likely Bear? Let's see. I bet you it's somewhere real obvious that I'm just not seeing. Oh, right there. There it is. I found it. All right, I found it. Walk right past it. There we go. Ha, there we go. All right, visited his shelter. There's one of 3. All right, now we'll go ahead. Again, we got some time. We got about another 10 minutes till the top of the hour. And then we're going to go to Tardis's here and check his out. And again, I like to go to people's camps and see their creativity. Always very, very cool. I like Likely Bears. Likely Bears, that's a unique spot there. I don't think I've seen anybody build there. Very uniquely cool idea. And then he has it inside the restaurant itself. Very, very cool. So let's see. All right, this one over here. There we go. And, oh, he's got the caged rabbit. I didn't even know that one was a thing. I got a caged rabbit over there. See, I see some new stuff that I've never seen myself, and because I don't always have enough time, explore the outhouse. Oh! The mole rat in there. Ha! I didn't even know that was a thing either. So yeah, so again, oh, look, he's got it dressed up like Santa. Oh, that's cool. And he's worshiping the Mothman there. Some cool buffs there, like that. And then, of course, it is snowing over here. Very nice. He's got it all decorated for Christmas. Oh, look at all the little set and all the little people running around. Very nice, very nice. Like the holiday theme. And let's go up here. He's got all oh, he's napping. He's taking a nap right now. Hey, TARDIS, you aren't sleeping, are you? And he's got his collectors going. He's got a ghoul chair over here, which he's still twitching. Look, it's moving. And he's got the gorilla chair, too. Very nice. Okay, now I think yeah, he just did a heart in there. I love the emotes in this game, everybody. It's very good. All right, I think his thing is up here in the front somewhere, if I remember correctly. His thing here. He's got some food going there. Apothecaries and collectibles. Man, why do I have such a big problem? I'm sure, again, it's totally obvious. Totally obvious. I think it's down in the front. Because I've been to his camp several times. And I think it's somewhere here in the front. There he is. Looking good, TARDIS. Down here. Let's see. And he's extracting acid there. Yes, there it is. All right. He got the abandoned mine shelter. All right. Here we go. In there we go. And that'll be number 2. The mine one's pretty cool. Oh, this is where he's got all of his peeps. Oh, yeah. This is where I first saw this bull, too. TARDIS got a lot of cool stuff in his camp, everybody. I'd definitely check out all the cool stuff in his camp. He's got stuff that I've never even seen. And I go to each person's camp, and I still discover new stuff every single time as well, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you can play as much as me and as long as me and still see new stuff that I might have missed along the way, or it might have been in some set, or it might be some pattern that I haven't gotten yet, and still continue to discover new stuff. Now, here's another great trick, everybody. Instead of going to another one, I can simply just go back in again into the shelter and see if it gives me credit again another time as well when I go into the shelter, and guess what? It does. So I don't have to go to every single person's camp in the world to do that and get that one done. All right, ballistic fiber. Right now I'm 2 of 25. I wonder if I could go to the White Spring and get that. Now I'm really bummed that they took the ability to go directly to the refuge by hitting R. I felt like that was a really great feature of the game. To fast travel, now you've got it here when you fast travel. I think it was much easier and nicer when you hit R, and then you can just have the option up in that menu. That's just me and my crazy ideas. And again, just trying to get my dailies and weeklies done. That's pretty much what I spend my time doing. Because that's the thing I really like that they added, or I, fuddle around my base a little bit, as you saw. And then I try to do events with my crew, so when they come up like every 20 minutes or so, I typically will go and do some events if I can get time. All right, now here's the vendors at the White Spring, and sometimes the vendors have certain resources that you can buy from them as well. Like if we go in here and we look under junk, we can go ahead and say ballistic fiber right there. Wow, got it on the first try. All right, now I'm going to go and say 2. You know what? I'm going to actually buy them all. Let's just buy it all. What the heck? I've got the cash. Boom. So there we go. Ballistic fiber. Got it right there from the vendor. Back to my thing. And then all I need to do is take that ballistic fiber and scrap that ballistic fiber. So some vendors have items that you can't bulk. So in this case, you saw the responders vendors there at the White Spring had ballistic fiber. So pretty easy. Oh, and I can probably make a note of that in my little notes over here. We'll come back to this, by the way, tonight when we play some Starfield. Let's see. Ballistic fiber. Let's just write it over here. Ballistic fiber is White Spring. White Spring vendors. Responders. Vendor. There we go. Just make a note. So in the future, if I remember to look there, it'll be there. And let's see if that gets it done. Right over here. In our scrap box. And there we go. See, I bought a bunch of them. There we go. Just in case I didn't get it with the first one. I'm glad I did. And there we go. Another one done. And boom, another rank done. Man, we're making a move on it. Yeah, it just takes time and effort. Rank 60, though I still feel like I'm way behind, as always. Running behind on the scoreboard. But we got our score booster. We're going to try to use that next week. Definitely wouldn't use it today because I'm not going to be playing tomorrow because I'd like to get 2 days out of that boost. Right now I'm at 15% boost. I think we have another boost coming up at some point here. Let's see where our other boost is. Oh man, it's a little ways. It's a little ways. There it is right there. 10% boost there. So if we could use our booster to, say, get over here or maybe even all the way to the 10%, then when my actual boost wears off, it will then have 10% more. I don't know if we're going to get any more boosters for the rest of the thing. I don't think we are. Maybe we should wait until we get to the 10% booster. Because then we would have not only the booster that I'm using, but we'd also have that additional 10%. So it'd really give a huge boost. I love the heart-shaped bed. That's awesome. That's very 70s and 80s there too. Giving me flashbacks. Circus vending machine. Oh, that's cool. What else we got coming up? Oh, cool auto grenade launcher paint there. Little disco thing. Heist backpack. Again, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that I get. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I have that that I have not even put out yet. Gambler Skull Stein. Marine salvage display frame, white modern kitchen. That's cool there. I like the kitchen thing. That's cool. Stuff that I might actually use. Per coins and lunch boxes and fireplace rack. Ah. I wonder if that, it's like got money on there. Nice. Cash to burn. And then, of course, you get the pavilion kit and the big score bundle at the very end. And actually, some of my icons you can see are not working. So, such is the way it goes. In there as well. This one's called The Big Score at Diamond Dust Casino because of Atlantic City. We have been doing no Atlantic City stuff. We should probably be doing all of those challenges and doing all of that stuff. So yes, our dailies are done. Weeklies are done, but we didn't get our Gold Star Challenge all done this week, sadly. Now, if I had a re-roll, I could re-roll that and get something else, potentially. But that's okay if I miss out on that. I'll be fine. Right now at 1,900 hours in-game, 1,922. That's the real number, by the way. In Steam, it's going to show a lot less. In Steam, it's just going to show 1,100. And that's because I went from the Bethesda launcher over here, and it did keep my hours from the Bethesda launcher when it went to Steam. So at least it's cool. It shows you in-game almost about 2,000 hours, and that's really not that much because, again, I don't play it like hardcore all day, every day, grindy. Again, I felt like I would probably burn myself out on it if I were to do that. So I like to jump in, have a little fun with my crew. We're going to try to get the one in here at the top of the hour. After the major undertaking it was just to get on the stream today and let all the stuff backlog. What up, K-Man Mox? No Razor, thanks for coming in and hanging out. Let me make sure that no one else is saying hi to me on other platforms. I don't see anybody over there. And then after this stream, I have to go fix a bunch of stuff too and figure out why my combined chat's not working and so on and so forth. My OBS was being very, very feisty today. It did not want to launch. It just kept crashing over and over again. And thanks everybody for the offline follows when I wasn't even streaming. Thank you very much for those follows. Appreciate those. You know who you are. And then we've got our steak steamer over here that we're going to grab. Okay, so again, what do we got? We got 2 minutes. What can we do in 2 minutes? Maybe repair some of our stuff. Let's do some of that. Let's see if we got any weapons to repair. Always a good thing to double check your weapons. Your weapons do break. Oh, I got a cryolator on me. Your weapons do break quite often in the early game. And then what I do is I use a perk that allows me to double the durability when I repair them. And it's right here. Fix it good. For your armor, and then for weapons, it's Weapon Artisan, so you can repair any weapon to 200% of its normal maximum condition, and that's really useful, right? I suggest you use that every single time you go to repair your weapons as well. All right, drop some more loot in there. Do we have any legendaries? Did I even go to the vendor today? I don't think I even sold stuff to... Oh, Ragstag just wandering around my base over there. I don't even think I maxed out the vendor today. Let's go see. Let's go check. Oh, see, look, a little level 36 there, everybody. We'll just, again, try not to get in his way. Let's sell some of our stuff, though, and see if we can kind of clear all this random loot out of my inventory that I don't really need right now. Let's go ahead and clear all this out, just like this. There we go. Sell that purified water and all this other random goodies that I pick up for free. Oh, test your metal. That's a good one. That's a good one. What else we got? Oh, God, just tons and tons of random stuff. How we doing on caps in that? We're going to run out of caps. We're going to absolutely run out of caps before I sell most of this stuff here. And again, we'll run out of this. Not I'm going to run out of caps. The vendor's going to run out of caps. Yeah, I can tell you right there. 4, 8, 16. And then we can sell one more. And again, my goal is to get in here and then get out of the vendor as quick as possible so other people can use the vendor like that. And then I'm done. And then I basically got the 1,400 caps, which is the most you can get from the vendor by default. Unless you go buy some other patterns, then it brings the value back up again. But it's at a very diminished rate, like a 10% rate. So if I buy 1,000, it's going to have a certain percentage of that 1,000 caps that I spent in the vendor, right? Usually around 10%, so about 100 caps, and so on. So I usually find it's really, I think it's more like 15% or something like that. But if you spend like 5,000, then the vendor will have the 1,400. So around 1/5 the value of that you normally would. Okay, so let's get back to having some fun with my crew. Let's get over here. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and actually use the other perk that I love to use in my team called Team Medic. Oh, someone already got it going. Well, guess what? I'm gonna one-up you and do a level 3. How about that? I'm gonna one-up you and do a level 3 because they're doing a level 1, and because I have such high charisma, I can do a level 3 card. In fact, I can do a level 5 card. My favorite is Adrenaline. That's always a good one. And of course, if they are paying attention, they'll go in and they'll switch theirs to something else other than that same one. So there you go. All right, let's go do test your metal. This is a fun one, especially when it is mutated. This one is heals while grouped together. Now, they had this way overtuned where it was like one-shotting everybody because the flames and the electric damage was way too OP. And there we go. And again, this is one of the things that I really like about the Fallout community. Most of the time, see how we got the timer up there? It's like 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Most of the time, people won't start it. There's some people who are impatient who will start it. But most of the time, people would just stand here for minutes. 2, 3, 4 minutes. And wait for it to run down because people were doing other events and they're trying to clear their inventory or whatever. So somebody did it. And so on. So they'll actually wait to start the event so other people can participate, which is really cool, everybody. I see it happen all the time. It's one of my favorite things in the game is how well some people work together. It was really fun.
Turn your attention to the arena floor and let's introduce our combatants. We've got a grudge match for you today. The Gladiators of Steel are back for 3 more rounds of punishment. All right, Gladiators. Let's see if you survive round 1.
All right, round 1. Here we go. And so, again, you just kind of tag all the mobs. Oh, bunch of glowy mobs today. And so I'll just tag them a little bit because, again, people just like insta-kill all the mobs. So I just very lightly tag them like this. Lightly tag them. Just try to get XP for my crew. That's pretty much it. And then I'll let them kill them. And you know what that does? It saves me lots of ammo. Oh, nobody's up on my other perch here. Get that one there. Get that one over there that no one's shooting.
You will meet your end in that battle.
If they come after me, then I wipe them out. And again, you can see I just go around in a little circle, tagging all the mobs. And then I don't kill them. I just let everybody else tag them, and they get their thing.
The Rust Eagles won't scare us away that easily.
Then you got this iBot, which gives you bonus caps. Got owned. Reload.
You're gonna love what we've got for you in round 2.
Now they're also healing each other as well. Oh, man down. Assaultron there. I'll give a little bit of help on that Assaultron. Assaultrons are very painful.
More like a coffee maker than a combat bot.
You ready, gladiators? They're bringing out the heavy hitters.
And then you emote, which is brilliant. That you can use your emote thing to actually interact in the game. So everybody has to emote so much, like 20 times. Oh God, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. And then the big thumbs up. Always love the thumbs up. That's a good one. And then, of course, you actually have a whole bunch more inside here. You can hit Q, and you can see I have a ton of different emotes. This is one of their more brilliant things in this game, by the emote wheel. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the most brilliant things they've added. Like, I go ahead and just give everybody some love. Big love, everybody. Big love. Yeah, Akia, same thing. Big love over there. Likely Bear up on the top. Big love. I think that's one of the most brilliant things they've added for sure. All right, what else we got?
It's over. Gladiators, you're about to face the reigning champion, Grimbot.
Grimbot. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble. The mighty Grimbot's coming after us. They're going down there getting smoked. Here he comes.
Like this.
Man down. I got you, brother. Grimbot. I'll tag Grimbot over here. Both the Grimbots on both sides. And then I won't tag him anymore. I'll just let everybody else hit him. Oh, technician needs a heal. Where's the technician at? 27 seconds to find him.
Another
over there.
victory for
got
brotherhood
him.
discipline. Let's head home.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, just wait,
Nope.
gladiators.
Come on, bring it.
We're gonna make that bot bigger and meaner than ever before.
That one blew up. Boom, there it goes. And then the wonderful AoE loot. Now, you know what I've noticed? Oh, I got a cryogenic bed. Cool. I already have it, but cool. Then the wonderful AoE looting. Very fun. And then I usually walk around just a little bit just to check. Oh, yeah, see, I got another round of loot there. And I'll kind of roll off and roll back to see if it highlights. And that was it. And again, I'm just there to get the mutated party pack. Really just to have fun with my crew. I don't really care about the stuff that much because I'll get it over time, or if I really want it that bad, I'll really work at it. But bam, now we got a mutated party pack, and then you can see that we're getting up there in the upper left corner some light raiders arms. I'm really worried about the patterns more than anything else. That's really what I'm looking for to see if anything. So I already have the cryogenic bed, and I already have the light raiders arms, so I already have that stuff. They also prioritize it when you're doing your daily ops, that you actually have a higher chance of getting the ones that you don't know versus the ones you do know. So if you want to go in there and grind now, you can go in there and grind and try to get all the patterns you possibly can out of the daily op. Now, I'm also not overburdened, so I can go ahead and just easily bounce right out of there. Oh, nope, not rename. Fast travel back to my base. And then, of course, clear all of this loot. If I have any legendaries, I can trade those out. I can scrap all my stuff, which is why I go back to my base, because my base travel is free. So I can just, from wherever I am, boom, back to my base, and then I have all of the benches and things that I need, and storages that I need to sell or clear all that stuff. So let's go over here to the legendary exchange, and we shall exchange our legendaries over here. I don't like to go to new. Sometimes I take stuff out of there, but the new function is something I should probably get used to here. So all the new legendaries I just got is in that list, and I can just trade them out into there. The vendor's already maxed, so I can't do anything with the vendor. Let's go over here and use our scrap box to drop all that stuff in there. And some of the stuff, it will not drop in there. It will not automatically just scrap it all because that stuff's used for crafting. And then we do that, and then we can go here to our repair, get out the power armor, like so. And there we go. And then go here and transfer all of our loot. And that's pretty much it. Let's see if we got anything else. Yeah, smoked Mirelurk fillets and some Mirelurk jerky in there. I love the Mirelurk thing. Very much reminds me of Far Harbor. Makes me want to play Far Harbor, which we'll get there eventually. We're slowly making our way across the wasteland in Fallout 4. Having lots and lots of fun playing that. Ragstag meat over there. Maybe grab some vegetables before I go, so they'll respawn next time. I find when I log in, it like decides whether my base is broken from super mutants. Typically, super mutants like to come from back behind my base, and for some reason, they hate mute fruit. I don't know what it is. They like to destroy the back of my base here and hit that mute fruit for some reason. Oh, a little rad roach is coming in, but we got our kill box up on high with our enclave turrets. Very cool. And that's pretty much it. That's it for today, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get on the Kismet Love train and come back later on and play some Starfield. Big thanks to my crew. Thanks to TARDIS and Likely Bear and everybody else who logged in. We're going to go ahead and run on out of here. Let's go. Hey, my transition's working today. Yay, okay, at least that's working. All right, everybody, let's shower you guys with a bunch of love. You almost got those things done, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a few anyway, just for being awesome, hanging out in the stream. Thanks to these awesome people coming along down below there, all my Patreon supporters. Thank you to my patrons for keeping the stream going. The best place to support the stream. For sure. Thanks to all these Teamwork Tycoons that are going to scroll up here, if there is anybody on the list today. Thank you so much for that love, all the follows, all the other stuff. Appreciate that big time. Also, let's go ahead and pull up the schedule. My schedule, very much the same this week. So tonight we're going to come back Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, play some more Starfield. We are going to work on, what was it I was going to do? Oh, I was going to do the mission board, and we're going to take on some pirates, and we're going to try to take their ship from them. We're going to pirate the pirates. And this time I'll drive the ship back to port instead of leaving it out into space, which is pretty fun. And then we've got an update for Eco on Friday. I saw it come through, so we're going to try that new Eco out. Our server will automatically update on that end. So we'll try that out. Pretty excited to get back in there. I really want to work on filling all that in and making a really solid foundation for our giant city that I'm going to try to build out over time with my crew. And then, of course, 7 Days to Die on Saturday at 10 p.m. as well. So a lot of great stuff lined up for this week. Also, if you want to know what events are going on in Fallout 76, I do have a little event thing below the stream on twitch.tv/Kismet. Right over here, and it's actually down below in the panels, as well as I posted on my social media, my Discord, and all those other various places, and it's in my schedule as well. So yes, we're gonna do that, and then of course next week as well, we'll be back with some more Medieval Dynasty on Sunday at 3 p.m. as well. So we're gonna keep those bonus streams going until we get to a point where we've kind of tinkered around with the base mechanics of the game, and then we might wait for it to update and then come back and play it again another time. So. We'll see how many of those bonus streams I do, but I have lots of fun in there with my crew, for sure. We had lots of fun last time. We played for like 14 hours last time. Now, of course, you can't help the stream by following these different links to help support the stream. Pop on over to YouTube, unless you're already there, or watching this in the future. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell, and leave a comment of Daily's Done. In the comments down below on YouTube over there. That does help a lot, everybody, if you guys go over there and hit the like button on this VOD that's going to drop there after the stream. It does help a lot to help support the stream for free. You can also go up to Twitter, twitter.com/KismetBP. The more you guys do that, the more giveaways and more awesome stuff I get to do here in stream. I do appreciate that support. Pop on over to the Discord. You can check out the website, which is just a single page right now because I'm redoing that website. I got around to it, everybody. It's a giant list of 1,000 things that I need to do. And again, patreon.com/Kismet is the greatest place to support the Kismet Love Train, support all the stuff I'm doing. If you laughed, you cried, you had a good time today, everybody, please consider becoming a patron over there. It does help tremendously. I do appreciate each and every one that does. All right, so let me go ahead and shower you guys with a bunch of Kiss Caps as well for being awesome and staying all the way to the end of the stream. I appreciate you big time, and I will see you guys in about how many hours? A little less than 5 hours from now at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some Starfield. See you then. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Noru. Thanks for watching.